Hello, ladies and gents, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sani, taking you guys to the biggest and best sporting events, inspiring you to play sport, watch sport, do all things sport. But listen, today's a fireside chat. I haven't said that in a very long time, but it's a special one. We're going to talk through, obviously, the previous sessions that I've posted recently, talk through the costs and all that kind of stuff, tell you guys where I've been, what's been going on in the life of Sani, and also tell you a little bit more about what's planned for the future and where this channel and adventure is going to go. But without further ado, let's get started. So, where have I been? It's a very good question. It's not like I've been locked up in a penitentiary or anything. I've just been a very busy bee. And the reason that is because in September, I started my new job at one of the big four. And as you guys might be aware, not only do you have to balance your day-to-day job, but alongside that, you have to pass exams in order to become qualified, ACA and CTA in my case. So I've been very busy doing exams, and the channel and even page, I mean, if you see my Instagram page, it's been very quiet and hasn't really been active. You know, I wish it was active, but I feel as though the exams took more priority and more precedence, and I had to focus on them. So posting on both the page and channel have been very rare. But listen, I've had a bit of time to reflect over the last couple of months, and I've thought to myself that, listen, I loved making these videos. You know, it was inspiring a lot of people. People were loving the content. They were inspiring to take up sport, play sport, even go to these sporting events. And I miss doing it. And it was only recently where I had a bit of an epiphany where I realized that, listen, I love doing these videos. This was something that I started. I had to take responsibility and accountability, and I had to get back on it. So listen, recently, as you guys saw on the Instagram page with the Return of the Sani / Return of the Mack video, I'm back, and I'm back for good. In the words of Take That, Gary Barlow and all that. But listen, you guys had to have a little bit of patience. I need to stop with these Take That references, by the way. But anyway, we're back, and that is the main thing. We're back, bigger, better than ever, Iron Man, Mark II, you know, we're gonna come back with a bang. And we have come back with a bang. You know, we've been to a few sessions already, but now let's see where the journey goes. Since I've had my sabbatical, just like Pep Guardiola, just after he left Barcelona, there were a few sessions we went to and I've since posted on the channel, but we need to talk about the costs and what they were like. So let's go straight into it. So Sani session number 6 was Italy versus Spain, Euro 2020 semi-final. Amazing game, went to pens, ended up seeing the eventual champions in Italy. But the player that really took my mind and my breath away was that man, Federico Chiesa. He is an absolute ball. It's a shame he's got injured, obviously, this season for Juventus, but amazing player. He lit it up for Italy, that tournament, and you know, it was a great game. But the cost of that whole sesh was this much. Yes, might be a little bit pricey, but the ticket itself was for a semi-final. You don't really get these at a cheap price unless you've somehow won the lottery, which I didn't do. But listen, it was a great game, great session. Can't wait to see more international fixtures in the future. So that was Sani session number 6. Sani session number 7 was England versus Pakistan at Birmingham, which was the one-day international. Now this sesh cost this much, which again wasn't too badly priced if you think about it. Again, it was a great game. England 3-0 whitewash. Pakistan, on the other hand, bit of a weird campaign for them, obviously losing 3 on the spin. But again, very mercurial team. You know, as Nasser Hussain once said, 1 minute down, the next minute up. In this series, they were clearly down. The next series, they were kind of up. Sani session number 8 was the Bears versus the Pairs T20 game. I absolutely loved this session. The atmosphere was amazing. You had all me and my mates dancing, singing, all that kind of stuff in the crowd. It was brilliant. And you have to admit, the fact that there wasn't that many people in the crowd, yet we created that noise alongside the other fans that were there, was amazing. And that's what these sessions are about. It's about enjoying the atmosphere, the great ambience, getting stuck in, having a great time, and once it's all said and done, you can be like, yeah, that was a great event I went to and I want to go to another one. But the cost of that one cost this much. Again, relatively quite cheap in the grand scheme of things. Moving on to Sani session number 9, that was England versus Pakistan in the T20 game at Leeds, and that cost this much. Now that was a great game as well, what can I say? The atmosphere was amazing, the weather was stupendous just like it is today, and it was a great experience. Again, I think the game was class. You know, had some of my family members go as well, so my cousin, my aunt, my uncle. It was an absolute fantastic session. It was just a good laugh and it was good to get out. And then Sani session number 10 was the first game that we ever went to that featured the format of cricket that is called the 100, and that cost this much. Again, not bad price. especially considering it's a new format. They're trying to get more people involved, and it's a good way to get people involved when the ticket prices are very reduced. And what a game it was. I mean, thought Birmingham weren't going to win. I thought London had it under wraps, and then Chris Benjamin came in, stole the show, made himself a star as well. But yeah, what a session. Yeah, I mean, will I be going this summer? Potentially, who knows? Make sure you guys are tuned in. But yeah, the 100. It was a great debut for sure for that format in the world of Sani. So where does the page and channel go from here? So I'm going to be active. I'm going to be trying my absolute best to do as many predictions as I can, as many Sixth Senses, which you guys have already seen one on the page. If you guys want to get involved in the Sixth Sense or in Inspector Calls, just drop me a message and, you know, we'll get you on. I mean, Seshes, we've got loads planned for the summer. I've still got a few Seshes that I need to post over the coming weeks, which you guys will see. There's some football in there, some boxing. There's all sorts that you guys will be absolutely overjoyed with. So Seshes are planned. What else? Reels. Some of the reels I'm going to be doing are great. There's some great content coming up. A bit of Harvard referencing in there. So you guys might be thinking, what is Harvard referencing? So that's basically me reenacting previous, let's say, sport interviews or sporting moments that you might have seen, or even some of the films that you might have seen, sporting films or shows. I'm going to try and reenact some of them and provide a bit of content for you. So listen, there's a lot planned. And of course, if you want to get involved and come with me to a sesh, just drop me a message. We'll try and make that happen, because at the end of the day, this is what this page is about. It's about inspiring you guys to go to these sporting events. Because listen, sometimes you might have this thought where it's like, oh yeah, I wish I went to this event, but I didn't have anyone to go with. Listen, you've got someone like me to go with, and if you can't go with me, make sure you can go yourself. As you can see, I've been to many sessions by myself. I love it. It's an adrenaline, it's memories, because at the end of the day, when this beautiful thing called life is at an end, you want to look back on some of the places you went to, some of the events you went to, some of the memories you created. And these are the kind of memories you create. And yeah, I do tell you about the prices that I pay for these events, but at the end of the day, the memories you create are priceless. So at the end of the day, it's in your hand. The amount of times I've said that at the end of the day, you think it is the end of the day, but it's only the middle of the day. But listen, it is what it is. But what can I say? It's been absolutely great having this video out there for you guys to watch. It's been great just to be back as well. I mean, I've had some great messages since I've been back, so I do appreciate the support, and especially from people that I don't actually know. I think that's what definitely inspires me to keep going with this. I mean, it's inspiring a lot of people. People love the content. I mean, I love bringing you guys the content. I think it's, you know, brings a smile to my face, obviously seeing you guys enjoy the content. So just keep it coming. And at the end of the day, that's what this page is all about. This page is about inspiring you guys to do things, sport, be that watch sport, play sport, you know, do anything. Go to these sporting events, go to these sessions as I keep calling them. But as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this fireside chat. It's good to be back, and I can't wait to see where the page and the channel goes from here. It's going to be an absolute amazing journey, and I'm glad to have you guys on board. But as always, guys, make sure to leave a like, a comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so. And always, guys, until next time. Peace.